So with the draft not that far away, I want to wrap up here with giving potentially a favorite prospect to watch or just your favorite prospect in the draft. And Jen, you do know that I have a new man crush on one Kadarius Toney, who is the human joystick. By far the most fun tape I watched.
I had not seen the human joystick until today. And I will say, Mitch, that you brought joy into my existence as I watched him stick those cutbacks. Like he was breaking ankles, breaking hearts, and tearing ACLs? Like,
he did, yep.
You watched the guy go and try and tackle him and like stick his foot in the ground, and with no contact, he just broke off. Like that is a bad man. And I think the receiver class is going to be particularly interesting.
Yeah.
In this one, you know, I don't know if it helps them or hurts them that there are so many talented receivers, and that other than quarterbacks and receivers, like there's onesie twosies on people that you like, but not a ton, not depth. So it'll be interesting to see how the receivers run in this draft. I would have liked to see what's our guy Parsons try and tackle your joystick.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Maybe we'll see it at the NFL level.
I'm sure we will, but I'm gonna hashtag like I want to see that matchup right now.
Yeah, I think as for the wide receiver position, it's interesting because the last couple of years it's been pretty loaded, and sometimes you see it's a matter of preference, a lot like quarterback. Like certain guys that you didn't expect to go 15th overall go 15th overall because this team likes this. Maybe they like the speed, or this team likes the route runner, or this team likes the guy that breaks ankles. Like there's so many different niches with the wide receiver position with Toney and so all these other guys that it's going to make it interesting and all about the fit, of course.
I'm really interested to see what's going to happen, obviously with the wide receivers, but also on that tight end dynamic because they're not deep there. And on defense, there's not a lot of
ballers.
Yeah, like there's a couple of guys that really flash, and we've talked about them already. But it's a really kind of strange draft for me. You know, especially being a defensive side. Like I think,
right.
You know, it's going to be interesting, and it's going to be really, really important to get that scheme fit. Right, like you got to find not just a guy, but the right guy for what you're doing. And that's going to be interesting. So many of the teams are going to be so different this year.
Especially because of the limited tape as well.